swear every single time I make a video on this channel I'm wearing the same shirt. I promise I have more than one shirt. Like I don't know why I always wear this. I just do. Hey everybody, it's Alyssa and today I'm doing a really big old game Nintendo haul. I was at my boyfriend's house yesterday and his room is literally a collector's dream. He has all these different kinds of gaming systems from when he was little and he doesn't play with them anymore. He just has them shoved in a dresser and he just doesn't understand how people could be playing these, and I never knew that he had them. He has a big bag full of old Game Boy Advance games, old PSP games, DS games, so many, and then he has limited edition Game Boys and everything, and he doesn't understand that they're selling for a lot of money now. So he let me have some of this stuff, and if he ever wants it back I will totally give it back to him, it doesn't matter. But he let me have some of this stuff, so I'm just going to show you guys what he gave me. He even gave me a system, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to show you guys. So first he had this little figure just in the box in his room, and it's the Super Mario thing. And it has a Goomba and a bomb, and it says collect them all, so it's those things that they still have in stores nowadays where you collect all of them and it's a little thing. But he never even opened it, and I love collecting figures. I collect tons of figures. But in this little 2-pack, it comes with a Para Goomba, and so it means it has wings, and then a Bomb. So that's what it comes with, so I'm just going to open it. I'm not going to keep it in the packaging because I'm not the type of person to keep anything in the boxes because I like displaying it, but I do keep the boxes. So here is the little Bomb. He's so cute. I love little Nintendo characters. I don't know if you can tell how tiny this is. It's it's really small. I really like it. It's really cute. I'm going to put it up there with all my other figures. And then here is the Goomba with wings. And it has a little stand, which is really cool. And at the bottom, it just says Nintendo 2007. So this is from 2007, which is pretty dang old. Next, I'm going to show you guys the Wii games that he let me have. He had 3 boxes of old Wii games, and I have a Wii U, and you can play Wii games on the Wii U. So I just took the ones that I wanted to play, because a lot of them are boy games, which I'm not into. But he let me have some of them. So here's just the ones that I got. These are also games that I used to have when I had a Wii. When we got rid of the Wii, we gave the games away, either to GameStop or Goodwill or something, I don't remember. But we just gave those games away, and I wish we did keep them, but I actually got some of them back from him. So the first game is Madden Oh Eight, which is a football game, as you can see. So it's obviously from 2008. Me and my sister love playing football games just for fun. So I'm really excited to play this again. I have not played this in forever, and this is from 2007. So this game is pretty old. All of these games are pretty old. And if you don't consider 2007 old, if you really think about it, that's almost 10 years ago. That's really, that's a long time for me. I was 6. I was literally 6 years old. So I was really young when all this stuff came out. Next, I got Guitar Hero 2 Legends of Rock. And it has, all these rock songs like Welcome to the Jungle and Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Rock and Roll All Night, really old 80s bands and stuff. I don't have the guitar and the drums and everything like that. My boyfriend, next time I'm over, I'm going to go to his basement and see if he has the guitars and stuff, and if he does, I'm going to get those as well to play this because I love Guitar Hero. I've always loved playing this. Next, I got this Sonic game, which is Sonic Unleashed. I actually got this for my sister. I'm not really into Sonic games that much. They're not very interesting to me. I'm sure this game would be really fun. It looks fun from on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like on the back. And here's what the disc looks like. And I got this for my sister because she told me she freaked out because she said that she's always wanted to play this game and we've never gotten it. So now she can play it. Next, I got Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a Mario Kart game. Yeah. So it's kind of just a driving game which you go against each other, which is really fun. So I like that. Next, I got Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is a really old Super Smash Bros. Game. I don't have the new one that you can use Amiibo with and everything because it's $60 and I don't have $60 to spend right now. But this game is from 2008, so this is a really old Super Smash Bros. Game. And it has like Nintendogs and stuff that you can use, and I'm really excited about that because I love Nintendogs. Next is Super Mario Bros. Wii. Me and my sister have already finished this game probably 5 times, but I wanted to get it again just to bring back memories. Next I got Super Mario Galaxy. I also had this game, but I never finished it because, like I said, we didn't really give the Wii away. I think it got struck by lightning and it stopped working, so that's why we don't have a Wii anymore. But I love this game. I've always loved this game, and I'm definitely going to try to finish it because this is a 2-player game, so me and my sister can play it together. But there's a huge booklet in here. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm really excited to look at it again. And there's the disc. And then the last Wii game is Super Mario Galaxy 2. I didn't even know there was a second Super Mario Galaxy game. I'm really excited to play this after I finish the first one. And this is from 2010, so this is 6 years ago. This is not as old. Super Mario Galaxy is from 2007. So this came out 3 years after the first Super Mario Galaxy, so maybe that's why I didn't know about it. Now I'm going to show you the Nintendo DS stuff that he let me have. So I do have my old DS, but I believe that you can play old DS games on the 3DS. I'm not very sure. I believe you can. But I have my old DS and it still works and everything, so if I want to play these games, I'll just play it on my old DS. I still play all of my old games on my DS. I play Nintendogs sometimes because it's really fun. If you guys want me to do like gameplay on any of these old games, then I definitely will. I'm probably just going to do it anyway. I got 3 Nintendo DS games that were interesting to me because the rest of them were kind of like old like Pokemon games. And I actually wanted to take some of the Pokemon games, but he wants to keep those because like he has tons of them. And he wants to sell them in the future, which is totally understandable because I used to play Pokemon all the time on my DS. But I got Super Princess Peach. That's what it looks like, and it has his initials on it because he didn't want people to like steal it or something. So that's why his initials are on them, but it's Super Princess Peach. I've never actually played this, and I'm really looking forward to actually playing it. Next I got Yoshi's Island DS. And I actually did play this. I don't remember it, but I remember having it and playing it, so I'm excited to play this again. And then the last Nintendo DS game is Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I never played this before. I always wanted it, but I never bought it. And then the last Nintendo 3DS thing, it's not a game, but it's like this little kit that you can get at like GameStop or Toys R Us or stuff like that. And it's a Pokemon like stuff, and he never opened it. Like his grandparents bought him a bunch of these different kits and he never opened them because he didn't want to. So it holds like Nintendo DS games. I'm gonna see if it holds 3DS games. I'm pretty sure the cartridges are the same, but I'm just gonna open this and show you guys what's inside. It's the Pokemon Heartgold and Soulsilver version. So these are really old. This is from 2010, so this is 6 years old and he never opened it. Okay, that took me like 5 minutes to open. The first 2 things in this box are Nintendo DS like game cartridge holders, and it says that it can hold up to 8 Nintendo DS game cards, which is really exciting. I've never actually had like the holders. So I believe each side can hold 2, so this opens, and then you open this side and you can put 2 in there. And then the silver one is the same. So it looks like this when you put them in there. I'm gonna see if the 3DS games fit. But no, they don't fit because they have like this little like thing right there, which is completely okay because I have a holder for them. That's so awesome that I can hold my DS games in here. So it's gold and silver because that was the versions of Pokemon. Next, which I'm the most excited about, is these charm styluses. So there's a gold and there's a silver one, and they say Pokemon on them. I'll probably give one to my sister. And this one, I'm not sure what Pokemon it is. Honestly, I'm not that good at names of Pokemon. I haven't played in forever. But there's that one, and then there's this bird. And they're just like little styluses, so I really, really like these. I really like the silver and blue one, which is probably the one that I'll keep, and I'll give this one to my little sister. And then the last thing in this box is a cleaning cloth, which has the 2 different gold and silver birds on it. So I'm totally going to keep this. I love cleaning cloths. They work so good. The last things I have to show you guys is the Game Boy Advance games. So first of all, he gave me one of his Game Boy Advance SPs, which I never actually owned one of these. I owned the Game Boy Advance, and I used to own a Game Boy when I was younger, but I never actually owned a Game Boy SP because I don't know why I never had one. A lot of people did. This is from 2002. I was 4 years old when this thing came out. So my boyfriend, he was like 5 or 6, So he had this so long ago. He had 4 different Game Boy SPs and they all worked, and he had like the limited edition like Pokemon one with Pikachu on the front, and I was like, yeah, he gave me this one. It does have scratches on it and everything, of course, because he was a kid when he had it, and it has his initials on it too. But I actually bought these Sailor Moon stickers that I'm going to put on it, which I will put right here and show you guys if I remember. And it's like the Sailor Scouts and stuff, and I'm going to put it on to cover all the scratches and everything. But it's the blue version and it works perfectly fine. He also gave me the charger that he still had too. So it's charged and it works. I'll show you guys. So it still works, and I got some games to go with it. So here's the games. I don't know if you can still buy Game Boy Advance games at GameStop, but I'm going to go check it out and see if you can. So the first thing I got was Dr. Mario and the Puzzle League games. I just got this for Dr. Mario because I heard that it was really fun to play. Got Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, so this is the second one. But he didn't have the first one. I got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I've never played these games. I don't even remember the games I used to have in my Game Boy Advance. Super Mario Bros. 3, I remember having this game. And then the last thing I got was Yoshi's Island because I remember having this one as well. The rest of the games that he had were like boy games, like Power Rangers and stuff. So I'm not really into those games. So I got those Game Boy Advance games to play on my SP, and I'm gonna try to find old games that are cheap and like used online so I can buy them, because the new ones that are online are like $150 a piece, and I'm not spending that much on a game. I hope you guys enjoyed this like really big old Nintendo haul. Hopefully it'll like bring you guys back to when you were younger and some of these old games. I know they're not like completely old, like Wii's not that old, but it is to me because I was a kid when all this stuff came out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.